few announcements and stuff. Spotlight for everybody. Okay, so basically, I want to start by letting y'all know that all of your grades as of September 8th, which is Tuesday of this week, are in the gradebook. It is everything I have received via CTLS or email. If there is a 0 in the gradebook for you and you're like, well, I turned that in, I will still accept those assignments. You just need to email them to me or sign up for a one-on-one session so that we can work through it together, okay? If your grade is low, your parents may have received an email. I am not trying to bully you. I am just trying to make sure that everybody's assignments get done. There are many of you who still have like 106 in choir, which is dope, very exciting. But legitimately, y'all, I don't want you to get further behind than some of you are. I really, really want to help you. Please, 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 if you need assistance turning in assignments, just let me know, or I will email you and your parents directly. I don't want to do that to you though, so get your life. If your camera is not on, I need you to go ahead and turn that on because, you know, that's how I know that you're actually here. But yeah, cool. Thanks, appreciate it. Good. There was like something else that I wanted to mention. Oh, Miss Thames was just talking about the solo situation. And I'll just say it again for the last like 10 people who may have come in after we already like mentioned stuff. Basically, if you are interested in auditioning for the, if you're interested in auditioning for the Nico Kelly solo, please. You didn't have to necessarily come to that meeting yesterday, but there are practice tracks in CTLS for you. If you look under like the practice tracks link under resources, there are recordings of somebody singing the solo for this. The only thing that's required is the first and second page. So it's like the first chunk of the solo. Oh my God, I wish there was enough information to do a whole Timeless Tuesday on Mario Kart music. Maybe Nintendo music, that would actually be really dope.
I am in.
Just send me an email so I remember that, please. Thanks, Mason. Cool. So anyway, if you have questions about the solo stuff, please just reach out. I can send you the tracks directly, but like Miss Thames said earlier, she's gonna place you on the solo that she feels best suits your voice. So just keep that in mind. There was like one other thing that I wanted to mention. I forgot what it was. Oh no. Lord Jesus. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Let's go. Everybody sit up tall or stand, either way. We gonna warm up, we gonna stretch. Everybody, come on. I don't wanna start calling out people by name. Don't make me do it, because I can see you. We stretch. Okay. Roll your shoulders.
My body's not built to do this in the morning.
Yeah, it is. Roll your shoulders backwards. If I can do it, I'm old, you can do it.
It's my allergy season, so my nose is running like a faucet.
Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Gross.
I didn't exactly have to know that.
Well, now
You're welcome.
Cool. Okay, cool. That last one wasn't a joke. That was just me being dumb. Okay, cool. Breathe in. And out. All right, y'all sit up tall, please. Thank you. Yeah, you. I see you. Those of you who are resting your head in your hands, I can see you. Sit up tall, please. I will call you out by name. 3, 2, 1, Nina. Sit up tall. Thank you. Okay, cool. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Last one in. And out. Okay, let's do a couple sirens really quick. Let me make sure everybody's muted so I don't all of a sudden have competition in the siren noises. All right, we're gonna breathe in and sigh. Woo! All right, again, a little higher, ready? Woo! And again, a little higher. Woo! And again, a little higher, breathe in. And last one, as high as you can go without hurting yourself. Breathe in.
I feel bad for everyone else in different rooms next to you.
I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. There have been times though, some of y'all know we've done, or other classes I think have done pieces with like stomps. Actually, no, we've done it too. There have been like stomps and stuff, and the teachers underneath the choir room get angry. There's like a classroom underneath one side of this. There's a hall underneath the other side. So there's that. Any hoozles, more warm-up time. Let's do a little bit of E, just an easy E vowel. Ready? And go. E, E, E. Deep breath. E, E. Lift your soft palate. E, or just yawn. E, two more. E, last one. E, beefy noise. I have no idea. So let's go this way. All right. Let me get a little bit of Z. So once again, that's Z. I will mute the chat. Don't play games with me. All right, ready? And go. Z. 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 Deep breath. Z. Tall vowels. Z. 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 Last one. Z. All right, do a couple of little short sirens. Ooh, 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 to relax back down. Now we're gonna do some scales really quick. Here we go. This is B major. We're gonna start in the major scale, then move to minor and chromatic. Let me share screen the little chromatic scale, just in case any of us forgot or need a refresher or don't know it at all. That's totally fine. Let me just help you out here.
You can't put a link in the chat because solfege charts are restricted.
They are. I mean, it's just because it's a Pinterest thing. My favorite one is a Pinterest one. Share screen. Here we go. Your starting pitch is wonk, 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 wonk. All right, here we go. We're gonna do major, down to minor, and then we'll do the chromatic up the left side and down the right side. Wonk. 1, 2, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, do, do. Do, di, re, ri, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Let's do one more. Wonk, 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 do. Ready? And breathe. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, do, do. Do, di, re, ri, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. All right, and we will transition directly into some sight reading for the day, all right? Let's do a level 4. All right. We are in the key of C. Actually, I'll start. Yeah, let's do a level 3. That one's kind of funky. All right. Okay, we're in the key of C, and we start on note name C. Can somebody unmute and tell me what your starting solfege is? This should be
Do.
yes, good.
Do.
Cool. Perfect. So again, your starting pitch is going to be do, do, mi, sol, mi, do, sol, do. You have 45 seconds. Unmute yourselves and practice out loud. Thank you. Go.
Do,
Mi,
Do,
mi, fa,
sol,
sol,
fa, sol, mi, do, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, fa, fa, sol, do, mi, re, do, mi,
mi, re, do.
sol.
Oh,
Gone.
Okay. All right. So now let's do the sing songs. Okay. Once again, your starting pitch is do. All right. I'm gonna tap the 8th note. Yeah, let's do it. Ready and go. Do, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, mi, do, mi, fa, mi, sol, mi, re, do, ti, do. All right, please place a 1 to 5 in the chat to let me know how it went.
I'm gonna get some more tissues.
Please do that, yes. Okay, hold on, let me respond to a couple of these chats right quick.
We really did not need to know that.
Yeah, we didn't, you're right. You're not wrong, it's okay. Although I feel like announcing that you're gonna go get tissues on the chat is the same as like when you're in class and like have to go get tissues and like do a honk. Like, yeah, anyway, it's fine.
Do not unmute for the honk.
One more thing.
I asked a legitimate question in the chat and it has not been answered.
Well, I'm looking
Your
for it.
manager?
Hold on. I'm looking for it. Oh God. Hold on. I have to scroll up so far. Wait, hold on.
I'm back.
Sorry, dog. Hold on one second.
It's more near the end.
Hold on. I have to look at this one other response real quick. Why does it always end in rests? I don't really know. I really actually don't know why it always ends in rests.
Isn't that funny? Like, you only have a couple of measures. You might as well use them, but they
Adds a little finesse.
Well, it's the coding of Sight Reading Factory. How it's built, it usually ends in rest. That's just how the program is built.
I mean,
Well,
okay.
why did they build it that way is the question. As a fellow programmer, I'd like to know.
Because they're trying to randomize it, but also keep a basic melody that makes sort of any basic sense. So it's hard to.
But that melody doesn't make sense to me.
Simply,
It's because they're
so
dumb.
you get to ask questions. They want questions about
Probably. I've muted all of you. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go on to doing other music-related things that aren't discussing why Sight Reading Factory does the thing it does. But anyway, okay, we are going to take out Hallelujah, which we've only done a few times, so we kind of need to, you know, get in there, right? All right. Where is my copy?
Pronounced hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to review from the beginning again, and then we're going to go on. So, starting at the very, very beginning, I'm going to be singing the alto line and playing the soprano line. Then I will come back for the basses and tenors. Here we go. On solfege. All right, here we go. Oh, let me turn on a metronome to keep us honest. Let me slow that down just a touch, and here we go. All right, ready? And breathe. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, mi, do, mi, fa, fa, re, do, ti, mi, so, do, 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 do. All right, pause. Sopranos and altos, if you had any issues with that, drop it in the chat. Meanwhile, we're going to go back to the tenor and bass part. Same thing. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, la, do, ti, sol, 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 do, 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 re, ti, sol, sol. Skip to your next entrance, but you don't really care about music. Ready? And go. Sol, la, 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 sol, sol, fa, sol, sol, mi, re. Okay, cool. Basses and tenors. If you all have any issues, please put them in the chat. Real quick right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for real. Any issues? None? Okay, cool. Then we'll go on. Okay. So now we've already done this next part as well. I'm just going to double check it with you. Starting with the sopranos and altos again, at pick up to top of page 3. All right, ready? And go. Mi, so, 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 si, la, la, si, so, do, ti, do, la, ti, do, do, re, do, re, 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 do, mi, re, do, do. Let's go back to that alto line. It's all good.
Sorry, I skipped a line and I was like, wait.
No, yeah, you're good.
Wrong.
All right, same thing. Pick up to top of 3, soprano and alto together. Ready? And go. Mi, so, 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 si, la, la, si, so, do, di, do, la, di, da, da, re, la, ti, 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 do, ti, 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 re, ti, la, la. Cool, there you go. Okay. Cool. Next one. Now we're gonna, sopranos and altos again, please put in the chat if you need anything from that section. Next part, basses and tenors together. Again, at pick up to top of 3. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, 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 la, la, si, di, do, di, do, 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 re, do, re, 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 do, mi, si, re, re, do, do. Okay, cool. Yes, we can do just the alto part again. Whole thing from 3 for alto, please. Yes, we can do that. Only alto, no other parts. Everyone else can feel free to practice along, but we are only going to sing alto. Pick up to top of 3. Mi. Ready? And go. Mi, 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 Okay, cool. The beginning from soprano. Can you give me measure numbers, Megan? I need measure numbers, not just like whole sections. Okay. Let's go on in the meantime. Girl, you gotta, what measure are we on? We were going to pick up to top of 3. So it's fine. The top of 3 starts on measure 10 is where we were at. So with that in mind, let's go all the way back to the beginning and just do that whole thing all together. All right. We're gonna do soprano and alto. Tenors and basses will come back for you in a second. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, do, si, la, 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 sol, mi, fa, mi, re, mi, so, 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 mi, la, 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 mi, so, 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 mi, so, la, la, la. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Stuff, basses, tenors, and things, and stuff, 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 stuff. And mi, so, 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 la, la, so, do, di, da, la, di, la, 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 na, re, ti, ti, da, ti, 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 da, da. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Good. Then basses and tenors, do we need to go back and do that for y'all, or are we okay? You have 10 seconds in the chat to let me know. 9, 8,
I'm good, bro.
7, 6, 5, 4. Do it from the beginning. Let's do it. All right, cool.
Okay.
Basses and tenors. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, la, ti, sol, 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 do, da, da, fa, sol, ti, do, sol. Sopranos and altos, and stuff and things, and stuff and things, and the stuff and things. So la, 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 si, si, re, si, la, mi, re. Mi, si, fa, sol, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, sol, si, la, la. Okay, we had a little bit of a struggle there, but it's fine, I think. Okay, cool. Oh, that's exciting. I'm glad you got page 3 right. That's dope. You should have solfege written in that far. I think we are about to start now and go on. So at pick up to measure 14, we got to write in our solfege through measure 18. It's a short chunk, but we're going to get it done. Also, hey, once again, if you are still struggling on certain sections, that's why there are practice tracks. So just as a gentle reminder, for Nikokele specifically, y'all are gonna have to record yourselves singing your part for Nikokele by the end of this month for like the whole piece, right? So if you can't get it in class and if you need more time on it, then you should either do one of the following 2 things. 1, sign up for a one-on-one session with either me or Miss Thames, or 2, use the practice tracks that are in CTLS. If you need me to send you the practice tracks, I will gladly do so. Just send me a remind message or an email, okay? Cool. So let's go on to this next part then. At pick up to measure 14, the sopranos should be on. I feel like we have done this, but even if we have already, we're just gonna review it real quick. The sopranos at pick up to 14 should have mi, sol, and then on the downbeat of 14 should have la for their solfege. And then, oh yeah, because we have talked about this because the middle note of the tenor bass part is not real.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then altos, y'all start in measure 14 on do. tenors start at pick up to 14 on mi, sol, la, la, and basses start on the downbeat of measure 14 on fa, a really low fa. Yeah, that's a crunchy one. So if you don't already have this solfege written in from pick up to 14 through measure 18, get that done now. You have 1 minute. In the meantime, everyone else feel free to practice out loud. Still muted for right now, but I'll give you a minute to write that in. I'm gonna sing down all the parts so that you can already like kind of get them in your brain. So at pick up to 14, the soprano line is mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, 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 sol, la, 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 sol, mi, fa, mi, re. It's like the beginning, but slightly faster. Altos at measure 14, do, 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 re, do, ti. There you go. And then tenors, mi, sol, la, 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 do, ti. Cool, 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 cool. And then finally basses before we actually get to practicing this out loud. Y'all have at measure 14, ready and go. Fa, fa, la, la, fa, fa, sol, sol. Cool, 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 cool. I promise you, everyone else will get something interesting later. The tenors get the melody like part of the time anyway. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Anyway, nice. So with that in mind, I'm gonna give you now 30 seconds to practice out loud. Unmute yourselves and go ahead and practice out loud. So as a reminder, the starting pitches for the sopranos are mi, for the altos it's do, for the tenors it's mi, mi, but down the octave, and for the basses it's fa, but way down in the basement. You have a minute to practice out loud. Unmute yourselves and go. Yeah, low notes. I hear them. Yes, get in there.
Yeah. I'm scared.
You got about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. You got it.
I don't like it.
He said, I don't like it. Right on. Bass noise.
Awkward.
It sounds weird.
All right, cool. Here we go. Okay, for those of you who are hearing me yell about bass noise, it sounds like a bunch of tractors, Addie says. I mean, kinda. So real talk though, like the best bass sound to me sounds like a chair being scooted across a hardwood floor. Like if the note is like so low that it's just like if it actually has pitch, great. But like I don't have low notes, but like, you know, it's just, it's so nice. Low notes are great. I think it's because I'm a soprano and I can't do it. You know, grass is greener, other sides. Anyway, so we're going to do the soprano part first, and then we're going to do the bass, alto, and tenor part together because y'all have the same rhythms. All right? Sopranos first. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, la. Pause. That was not super clear. We're going to start at pick up to 14. All right? Ready? and go. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, mi. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, fa, mi, re. All right, cool. Next up, we're gonna do the alto part and the bass part and the tenor part all together, and then if I need to answer questions, I can. So, starting right on the downbeat of measure 14. All right. Ah, the fan keeps blowing my thing. All right. Anyway, cool. Fa.
I'll block the fan.
Fa, la, do. Ready? And go. Oh, sorry, that should have been a do T for the tenor part. That's my bad. So let's isolate the tenor part right there really quick at measure 14. La. Ready? And go. La, la, da, la, 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 do, ti. Cool. It really actually does sound like gorgeous together, dog. Like it really do. Right now it's just weird because you can only hear like a couple parts at a time. So in that measure 14 to 18 section, do you need me to repeat any parts by themselves? Let me know in the chat. Any part, don't care. I will do it again. Don't care. I just want to make sure you have it right. Bass. Okay, cool. By the way, basses. So I would say that low note there is a bass 2 kind of vibe. It may not be super great for you if you are more of a bass 1 kind of bass, you feel? So if you need to, you can do your part up the octave. So for example, that's the note you have written. If I tried to sing that note in my range, it would be it kind of sounds like I'm farting. Like it's not great. Like it's really bad, right? Like it's crusty. So with that in mind, if you need to pop up the octave and go fa in like a healthier zone for you, that's totally fine. Either way, as long as you're getting fa, la, fa, sol. If you got them pitches, you good. All right. So basses. Ready? Measure 14. Fa, fa, la, la, fa, fa, sol, sol. Yee? Helpful, I hope? All right, the next one I see is the alto part. Yes, let's do that. Do to do to dos. All right, right at measure 14 for the altos. Ready? And go. Do, 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 re, do, ti. That's it. Cool. And then finally, let's review the soprano part once more. At pick up to 14. So y'all start on the last 2 notes of measure 13. Mi. All right, ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, la. La, sol, mi, mi. Mi, sol, la, la. La, sol, mi, fa, mi, re. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. last chance. Does any part need help? Absolute last chance. We're about to record, is what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze during the recording. I feel like that's just my luck.
I mean, probably. It do be like that, though. Oh, no, you're
I
in.
might have done that for one of my recordings. Probably sneezed.
Okay, good. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do it. So we're going to actually start at, let's just actually do that little bitty chunk. Pick up to measure 14. Just that. Cool? Okay, so we're gonna be singing soprano and alto, and I'm gonna play tenor and bass. So this is not for 100% accuracy. Please don't freak out. That's not what's happening. This is just to see where you're at. I am singing the soprano part, so listen for me. It's the part with the most movement. Cool. Yes, we are recording. Get your recording device ready. Vocaroo, get your phone, get whatever you need. You have about 30 seconds to get that together. Audacity, if you're using that. Just don't forget to export as an MP3, not as an Audacity project. Okay.
Can we have a dance party sometime soon with the metronome?
Maybe on a day that we are not working on music, which is like every day.
Christmas party.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Christmas.
Holiday party, I like that. Hold on one second. I just sent it to him. We're good. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go. We're starting at pick up to measure 14. I'm singing soprano. Miss Thames is singing alto, and I will play the tenor and bass parts. Here we go. Okay. Mi for the sopranos, do for the altos, la for the tenors, and la for the basses. Okay, cool. All right. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, la, sol, mi, do, mi, sol, la, do, la, sol, mi, re, do, re. That's it. Let's do it one more time for anybody who might have missed or who might have forgotten to click record. If you forgot to click record, do that now. Click record. We're going to do it one more time. All right? Mi, do, la, fa. Here we go. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, do, la, sol, mi, do, mi, sol, la, do, la, sol, mi, re, do, ti. That's it. We're done. We're done recording, at least for the day, because that's a short chunk. It is really pretty. There's something, there's something about just like really simple chords. It's just really, it just hit different. It's fine. It just hit different. Okay. So wait, what time does this class end?
It started at 8:20, so
9:30.
10:30. 9:30.
9:30.
I can time. Thank you. Okay, so real quick then, this is not for recording, but we're going to try to go through the piece that far. The reason why we're spending so much time on this opening section is, I don't know how well you know this song in real life, but it's fairly repetitive as far as the melody goes. The rhythm will change just a little, but like once you have this part kind of like in your brain noggin, the rest of it should come a little easier, okay? So let's do that from the beginning. Here we go. Do as much as you can. Hang on tight, fam. All right. Everybody starts on me. Here
Are we recording this?
No, we are not recording this one. You're good. If you got the little short recording, you're fine. All right. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, Okay, cool. Yeah, the audio might have cut out for a split second, but either way, hopefully you feel a little bit more like you're piecing the first 2 pages together. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, if you flip through, this next verse is pretty chill. There's no weird pitchery things. There's some funky rhythm stuff at the top of page 4. At the bottom of page 4 is where the tenors get the melody, and the sopranos have to sing me, 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 fa, re, do, mi, my bad, fa, mi, re, me, 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 me. So the sopranos get their boring part as well. Everybody else.
That's beautiful.
So there you go. Cool, tight, dope. It's Theory Thursday. Are you all ready? Are you ready for Theory Thursday? Oh, I hope I made the Kahoot. Yeah, I did. It was early yesterday morning. Okay, here we go. So I am going to share screen with you on a theory video, but I do want to let you know, this is a different way that I've taught key signatures in the past. We're doing all of the flat key signatures at once. And then next week we will do all of the sharp key signatures at once. In previous years, I did like the first 2 flat keys and the first 2 sharp keys together, but now we're kind of splitting it up a little bit differently so we can get done with it faster. Actually, okay, so this time Theory Thursday is not British. The guy that did this video is just some random choir director. He's not British dude. So, sorry, bud. Soon you'll have another nice British man. It'll be great. I don't know what happened. Actually, I can tell you. Okay, Gracie Conrad's older sister, Madeline, she and one of the other girls in 3rd period said, oh, Tuesdays and Thursdays are British days. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are British days. Anyway, cool. All right, hurry. Pay attention for learning.
Why does one of the things in your recommended say no thoughts, head empty Nintendo music?
I have no idea. It's probably because it's Nintendo music. How about we don't for right now? Thanks.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. D with some helpful tips.
Hold on one second. Sorry. I accidentally clicked all the buttons.
In terms of how to read the flat key signatures. Here in front of you, you have a flat key signature. You see the staff, you see the treble clef, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 flats. These 4 flats, in addition to the staff and the clef, make up what's called a key signature. Now, the rule for the flat key signatures, the key signature that uses these flat symbols, is this. The last flat is fa. Take notice that flat and fa both begin with the same letter. That's an easy way to remember that rule. So the last flat is fa.
I'm going to pause there for a second. So some of you probably know this rule, the last flat is fa. Some of you may also know the rule that states the second to last flat is do. So I'll point that out in a second as well.
And what that means is whatever the last flat is in your key signature, that tells you where fa is in our scale. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And notice there's a do on top and there's a do on bottom. So whenever you're trying to name the key, you always find do. You can go down to get to do, or you can go up to get to do. Either way, you should come out to the same answer. Well, how do we know which flat is the last flat? It's easy. All you have to do is find the flat furthest away from the clef. So if we take our little blue line here and come to this first flat, then we have another one, then we have a third one, and then we've got a fourth one. And if we keep going, we don't find it.
Pause. Okay, so what he's saying here is the last flat is fa, which I just mentioned before, but you can also just stop at the second to last flat and call that do instead.
Any more flats. So that means that this flat is our last flat. It's furthest away from the clef. And according to our rule, that flat is fa. The last flat is always fa. Now let's find do, because if we find do, we can find the name of our key. So we're starting on fa, mi, re, do. So
Do you see how both rules work simultaneously? This one's do, this one's fa. You can either use the last flat or the second to last one.
the note here in this space is do. We just gone right down the scale. Fa, mi, re, do. And we know from previous that that space is the A space. Remember, the space is spelled face. So that means do is A. So we're some sort of A major. The last thing that you have to do, though, is you have to check. Now that we know that this space is do, is there a flat on this space? Oh, look, yes, there is. That means that the key is an A major. It's a flat major. The way that you write it is here, and the way that you read it is here. A flat major. A flat major. Let's try another one. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flats. We have our staff, and we have our treble clef. The last flat is the flat furthest away from the clef. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we've got no more. That means that this flat is the last flat. It's furthest from the clef. According to the rule, then, that means that that flat is fa. So we label it fa. If we were to go down, fa, mi, re, do, we'd be down below the staff. We ran out of lines. So let's go up this time. Fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do is here in this space. And we know from our treble space rules, space is spelled face, so we're in the C space. The last thing we need to do is just double check. Are there any flats or sharps on this line? Yes, there are. Here's a flat. So this is the key of C flat major. You write it like that, and you say it like that. C flat major. Once you keep the last flat is fa in your head, you're sure to find success reading the flat key signatures.
Wonk. Okay, cool. Easy peasy, pretty chill. I think so, at least. Oh, sorry. Hold on one second. Okay. Cool. So I am actually scheduling a remind message right now for those of you who might need a little bit of extra practice with all the flat key signatures. I'm scheduling it to go out this afternoon. There's a Quizlet for key signatures. If you don't already have the Quizlet app downloaded on your phone, it's soups helpful, is all I'm saying. Like, as a grown adult in grad school last summer, I was like, Quizlet for music theory and for music history and stuff. It's so useful to just have like flashcards on your phone. I don't know. I think it's useful at least. So if you want to practice with it, you can. If not, then just take the quiz. But in the meantime, it's Kahoot time, baby. Let me pull up the Kahooty Hoot. Y'all, I discovered something. In the Kahoots, I found a thing. I found a setting where I can change the music. I didn't know that was an option. And so now, hold please.
Nintendo music time.
No, it's still the Kahoot music, but it's different Kahoot music. Why? Let me log in, sir. Anyway, sorry.
I've never heard a different Kahoot music song.
They
I can't
have
wait
the
to find out what
Christmas and
this
the
is.
Halloween ones too. All right, here we go. Play, teach. Share screen. Yonk. Classic. Here it is. It might do this. It might do it in the waiting room. We'll see. You have a minute to get in the game. Go. Oh, I'll do the Halloween Kahoot music as soon as we hit October, dog. I got you. Hold on 1 second. All right, 3, 2, 1. 8-bit Kahoot time. Here we go. Wait, this isn't 8-bit music. This is the normal kind. I'm mad. Salty. Oh, it's really out here gonna take the whole time. Okay, good. Okay, good. So if you answered either the blue answer or the yellow answer, you are correct. The diamond or the circle. Yeah, because either you can use the last flat as fa and you go down or up to find do, or you can use the second to last flat as do. The only one that's not correct is the red rule. That rule is actually the rule for sharps. Yonk. Okay, cool. And this is just a chart of all the flat key signatures. Well, plus the key of C, because she exists. Anyway. Nice. Oh, we didn't go over this, so you'll have to use the photo to figure it out if you don't already know it. Use the photo. Use the photo. Use your test.
I learned this in band.
Good.
I learned this on my own terms today.
Good.
Took the quiz today.
Good. Okay, cool. So basically, this was just kind of like a standardized test question situation. Both of these answers, the yellow and the green answers, could not be correct because if you look at the flats, the first flat here is B flat, E, G, B, B flat. Or if we're looking at the bass clef notes, G, B, B flat. So we knew it was one of the first two answers, and then you just had to find the second flat to make sure you weren't wrong. So the first flat's a B flat, and the second flat is an E flat. All cows eat grass, or face E with an E. So the only correct answer would be the red one. There we go. Cool. So let's talk this through really quick. Those of you who answered D flat, you might have chosen that because this last flat is D flat, but that is not the flat that's going to give you the key signature. This is going to be fa, and this will be do. Fa, mi, re, do. A flat is do, so we're in the key of A flat. So we're in the key of B flat, which actually the trick for this one's a little bit easier. B flat, like the name of the key, already looks like two B's, right? So it also looks like two B's right here. So it's like B flat kind of a situation. If you want like a really easy trick to remember that one. It's also like the most common band key, right? Yonk, here we go. All right, so I kind of threw you for a loop on this one because we were looking at the bass clef, right? So check this out. The order of this flats is still the same. So if you do it that way, you're fine. But basically we get the last flat down here. Well, actually the second to last flat here is, oh God, C flat. That hurts my brain. So that is do. Or if you're using the last flat is fa method, you could go fa, sol, la, ti, do up to find C flat. C flat is a dumb key signature. It's the same as B major. It sounds the same. You just call it different things. It's just if you want to play all of the chromatic keys on the piano, you write your music in C flat. If you want to give people a hard time, you write your music in C flat. Boo. Ooh, the pumpkin has ascended. Oh, we're still in bass clef. Ooh-wee. Last flat is fa. Second last flat is do.
I didn't realize you were still in bass clef. I answered for the treble clef.
Aw, dang. Gotta look at the clef. Gotta look at it always. Okay, I know this one's getting pretty tricky, but more of you got that one right. Good. So if you answered either the blue answer or the green answer,
I didn't have the time.
it's okay. It's totally fine. The only thing about that is it is some kind of D major key, right? But there is a flat on the D, therefore it is D flat, right? That's also the reason why G wouldn't have been correct, because there's a flat on the G as well. By the way, 5 flats, D flat, is my favorite key signature. So if it helps you remember, 5 flats is D flat. It's Miss Skidama's favorite key. This is straight up by far the hardest information we've covered, so do not worry if you're like struggling.
We're back with the treble clef scale. I'm happy now.
Yeah, we love treble clef. Yeah, there we go. Whoop, I'm just gonna mute the chat. I feel cool. Be nice. Thank you. All right, sweet. So yeah, we're in the key of E flat. Nice, easy. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Oh, so it seems like y'all just know the treble clef better than you know the bass clef. I feel like that's part of the problem.
Prize and soprano.
Ooh, what is this? What is this? There is no second to last flat. There is only the last flat. Oh gosh. Okay, so the flat that it showed you is B flat. That is correct. This is a B flat. However, in this case, B flat is fa. So you have to step down, fa, mi, re, do, to the bottom space of the treble clef to find F, which is your key. Yes, streaks. Good. Y'all are doing great. Bass clef, bass clef, bass clef, bass clef. Second to last flat is do, or last flat is
Thank you
fa.
so much for saying that. I would have answered it in treble.
I got you. Good. Okay, cool. We're getting there. G flat is correct. The second to last
I got that one at the last second. It gave me so much anxiety.
The second to last flat is on the G line, so it's G flat. Or this is C flat, and it's going to be your fa. So you go fa, mi, re, do. G flat is do. Almost done. 2 more questions. Y'all are significantly faster with treble clef. Wowza. Yes, good. Okay, cool. Last question. Y'all are like 31 points apart. Is Kate gonna come up and unseat Bryce from the throne?
Who's on Bryce?
I think it's Bryce.
Yeah, it's me.
Yes, it is C flat major. Once again, a terrible key. I mean, honestly, for us, it really doesn't matter because all the flats are over in the key signature and we don't ever have to really think about it. We're just like, do is here and everything's fine. But, you know. Oh, of course. Okay, cool. Yeah, that feels right. Listen, there has to be some stiff competition for cahoots and stuff. Speed, I believe in you. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh, you have a quiz. It's due Sunday, same as usual. It's the flat key signature quizzes. By the way, if you haven't turned in some of those previous quizzes, they're in your gradebook as 0. So get on that. And if you have a lot of concerns about your grades, or if you're like, I swear I did that, I swear I turned it in, just send me an email. Just send me an email. We will get you all fixed up. There is no reason to fail choir unless you are choosing not to participate. Am I clear? You're going to be fine. I will help you pass. Even if you are like, struggling, I got you. I will help you. Just email me. Just email me. Okay? Okay, bye. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, Miss Skydama.
Mason, do you have a question? Or no? Okay. All right. Michael, do you need anything? Are you good? Do you need anything? Yes or no?
I think I have a suggestion for weeding.
What is your suggestion?
I'm going to search it up right now.
Oh God, no.
Why?
That's so stressful. Oh wait, it just Oh, it's just elevator music. Okay, cool. I can do that. That sounds good. I'll favorite it for tomorrow.
Yay.
All right, dude. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.